How much scarier is it when they appear in pictures taken in the dead of space? 10. At the end of one's tether. The USA and Italy celebrated the 75th space mission in 1996. The mission video shows unexplained bright objects flying around the detached tether like wasps buzzing around a nest. 9. Fancy a cup of tea. Apollo 16, the 3 astronauts on board saw something so unbelievable. They caught a glimpse of a strange circular-shaped craft with a great dome-like structure. For all intents and purposes, that's a flying saucer. 8. I see the light. The Mars rover Curiosity. On the 3rd of April 2014, our little friend picked up a Martian beacon of light. A bright light beam can be seen extending up into the sky past the horizon. The light was picked up by the right camera, though strangely not by the left. The kicker is that the same beam of light was picked up again in an earlier photo. Try explaining that. 7. Martian Sasquatch. The Mars rover picked up a confronting image that is yet to be explained by NASA. Whether a life form or a sculpted statue, there is no denying that this is not just a natural rock formation and trick of the light. 6. Not one of ours. An amateur astronomer witnessed a bizarre object orbiting the Earth back in 2012. It was also observed by a larger telescope in Italy, estimated it to be around 60 feet long, oval in shape, and spinning around on its axis at around 1 revolution per minute. They dubbed it J002E3. Experts say it'll come back to visit in around 30 years based on projections, while enthusiasts claim it was an alien craft. 5. We got the nukes. Back in 2009, the 2.2-ton payload rocket booster was fired at the moon because reasons. The rocket went inside the Cabeus crater near the southern pole of the moon. Images sent back from the mission show a rectangular structure in the shadow of the crater, leading some to suggest that NASA dropped a nuclear weapon on a moon base with a search for water just a huge cover story. Alien headquarters or foreign government research facility. 4. Thunderstruck. While a probe was orbiting the moon in 1972, NASA caught a glimpse of bizarre flash of lightning within the dark shadow of the Stein crater. It's unsure if the discharge of electricity is hitting the moon's surface or rising up from deep beneath it. This gave rise to the conspiracy theory that there's an underground moon base buried in the crater. Lightning sprite. These are seen on Earth when lightning spreads out in the cloud, dissipating before it touches down to the ground. This would be a logical explanation, if only the moon had an atmosphere. 3. Man in the Moon. Google doubled down when they teamed up with NASA in 2009 to create the rather unimaginably named Google Moon. It took no time at all for some internet super sleuth to scour the surface of the moon and find something extremely unusual. There appears to be a shadowy figure taking a leisurely stroll up there on the lunar surface. We're not saying it's a giant. 2. Take me to your leader. The Mars Opportunity rover sent back an extraordinary image on the 17th of March 2017 of what appears to be a huge chunk of shiny, reflective metal poking out of the ground. It's unlike anything seen in any of the other images we've received from the mission. It really does look exactly how you imagine an alien spacecraft to look, a round flat disc. Dark shadowing around the anomaly makes it different to see whether it's coming up from the ground, resting on the ground, or hovering in the air, with a raised dome on top acting like a cockpit. The resemblance is uncanny. 1. Otherworldly standing stone. There is Stonehenge in England, the Karnak stones in France. The list is endless on how one got on Mars. In 2012, an astronomer caught sight of a monolithic standing stone on the Martian surface. The Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter confirmed the structure and can be seen casting a long shadow present in images from 2 completely different angles.